What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and you guys really like when I do these pulls. Today we have 1,020 ore, and I'm going to pull it all. It's going to be a great deal of pulls, so let's see what we end up with these Olympian gifts. And we start off with an epic. Let's see how long it takes us to get a legendary. Alright, another epic. And I have a feeling we're going to get some good epics actually, so I'm not mad at the epics. What we want is, we're trying to pull for legendaries, not because it's the better gear, but because it has the engravings once you have the full sets. And that's always cool. So let's see, we already pulled 5, 6, 7. So by the law of 5, we should have already pulled. Let's see what happens though. 8. Hopefully none of these are like special items or special gear or anything like that. Here we go. Okay, well, a Phobo skin. That's our first legendary. Now let's see what we've got. We've got another epic. Boom, very next thing is another legendary, but it's a ship part. That really stinks. I hate getting ship parts. I want the armor. Alright, so let's see. We got another legendary. And another legendary. Hopefully it won't take long for us to see... well, epics, I mean. Hopefully we won't take long to see legendaries. I remember last time I did this, it was like, oh, look at that. Right after 3, we actually hit an actual legendary, which is not bad. There were times on the last time I did this where we were pulling legendaries, like sometimes one right after the other, and sometimes after like 2 or 3 epic pulls. So right now we're on 3 epic pulls. The last round we actually did 3 epic pulls and we got a legendary. Not this time though. We're at 4 now. Let's see what we've got going. 5. And then of course, like, I'll show you guys what, you know, the ratio is for epics to legendary. Some of you guys have actually even changed your strategy as far as what you do with your ore. Man, 7 epics before we saw 1 legendary. That I don't like. That's such a pain. Now we're gonna get like a bunch of, you know, epics anyway. And again, I don't mind that. Ooh, just 1 pull of an epic and 1 legendary immediately thereafter. That I like to see. I don't mind the epics because the epics, you know, they have the better abilities to like put more stuff on that you really want. You know, you could have 2 or 3 of the same epic item. They might have different rolls on them. They might have different items on them. And then, of course, with the engravings, some of these legendaries have, like, amazing engravings. So, that's why we chase the legendaries. Man, this is whack. Look at this already. 6 epics. Let's see if we can pull a legendary next. No. We're on 7. We keep having these long streaks. Kinda wild. 8. This is about as long as the streak goes, I think. Yep. We only, at the beginning of this whole run, we pulled 8 epics and then the legendary, which is really wild because, again, a lot of you subscribe to the theory of 5, which I think is a myth, and I mean, we're showing it here. You have to get at least 5 epics and then you get a legendary, supposedly. Well, we're at 5 now, according to this myth. The next one should be legendary. Nope. And we keep seeing that. It's like every 8th now. So I'm wondering if Ubisoft altered the stacks, kind of like they did with Okay, so now we just hit 8. We should have a legendary, right? No, 9. With Origins, they took out all of the Heka chests. 10. We're at 10 epics, no legendary. Wow, after 10? Come on, man. That's insanity. That is insanity. Yeah, they took out the Heka chests. You could no longer buy Heka chests. You could only buy legendary items if you go to... Okay, this was only 2, and we got 1. You could only buy legendaries if you go to the temple in Memphis, or the little hideout in Memphis, or by doing Retta's dailies. And in Memphis, they do change daily, so you'll have to spend money there on legendaries. Alright, so that was it. That I really don't feel like it was a good haul. In fact, looking at this, out of 51 pulls, where normally we would do 50 pulls, we got 51, and 8 were legendary and 43 were epic, which is kind of weird. Normally when I do this, I get at least 10, 12 legendaries, so maybe they did tweak it a little bit. Now, I'm going to review all these items because sometimes, like you see how this is rare, but it has no ability to dismantle, whereas a bunch of these other ones have the ability to dismantle. Whenever you see something that cannot be dismantled, it means that it is like a special edition kind of thing. You know, you either got it from, you know, using a codes off of Tostino's bag or something like that. They would give you freebies like that. So if you see that it can be dismantled, that means that it's, you know, a freebie. If not, you're able to. This item and the last item, they've got the Athenian and Spartan thing, so I'll probably dismantle or sell those off, because it's kind of a waste, the Athenian, having any item that has Athenian, Spartan, or Animal, you know, like does heavy damage on that. This I kind of like, melee resistance and elemental resistance, that's kind of cool. But anything like that is kind of whack, where I mean, you can't do anything like that. You can't put an extra item there. It has, you know, if you have a really good build, you don't need the Spartan or the Athenian or Animal thing on it. So it looks like this. I don't have a lot of things that were dismantleable. It looks like, you know, everything is pretty much on course. This is the first time that I haven't gotten a item where I had like a bow. This is the first time I haven't seen bows either. That's kind of wild. Now again, this does have me wondering whether or not they tweaked everything. If, you know, like now instead of like every 5th, it's every 8th at least. Which, again, it kind of looks like, if I'm being honest. If I'm being perfectly honest, it does kind of look like that, because it's kind of wild that I had such poor luck. With 51 pulls, I got about 4 less than I normally get as far as legendaries. So that's got me wondering. I'm going to try it again once I get a couple of things going. But let me know your experience, alright? And let me know what you thought of this. Do you change your strategy or no? Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time. Take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.